recently I had the incredible pleasure of teaming up with the lovely people over at Gaijin Pot to produce a series of videos highlighting some of the best parts of Japan's central prefectures. In this video we'll be taking an extended behind the scenes look at some of the stuff we got up to on our trip to Mie. To begin our trip, we flew into Japan Center Air International Airport. The airport actually resides in the prefecture of Aichi, but thankfully for us, there's a fairly convenient ferry connection that will see you over to Mie in a rather swift 45 minutes. So, we almost didn't make it, but we're on the ferry now, and it's going to take about 45 minutes, I think.
45 to an hour, depends on the waves.
Yeah, I guess it depends how choppy the water is. It
looks pretty good though.
It looks pretty flat though, yeah. Considering how bad the actual weather is, the water looks super calm. So I think this ride is going to be pretty gentle. And we've got some nice onboard entertainment. Currently watching the, is it University Championships?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, University Robocon Championships. It's keeping us thoroughly entertained. So when we arrive the other side in Tsunagisa, we've got to pick up the car, and then we've got about an hour and a half drive to Toto, somewhere we're going to go get some lunch. Yeah. And then we're going to go to Makisato Beach, where we're hopefully going to be camping for the night, but judging by the weather at the moment.
You know what, I think we might be able to.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be
I'm not sure.
Generic. No bonfires.
Yeah, no bonfires. Probably no camping, so maybe we'll pitch our tents on the beach and then we'll look at them from a hotel room nearby. Perhaps a less conventional airport transfer, the ferry is comfortable and well equipped to keep you entertained for the duration of the journey. A one-way ticket costs a fairly reasonable 2,470 yen, and there are frequent departures leaving from the airport every 45 minutes. As we get closer to the coast of Mie, before we've even set foot on land, we're already receiving a warm welcome from one of the friendly local residents. Tell us about the city.
This city?
Yeah.
So they have a good beach, perfect window, and sometimes good wave. So surfing, window surfing, kiteboarding, perfect place.
Party place.
Yeah, I want to introduce everyone. Yeah.
So if people come here, where should they stay? Best place to stay?
So many hotels. City hotel, very cheap hotel we have.
A good ryokan maybe?
Yeah.
Good ryokan? Nice.
Yes.
Is there onsen? Is there onsen as well?
Onsen? Oh yeah. Little bit far from here. Yeah.
What's the famous food for this
Famous food in here?
Yeah.
You know unagi?
Unagi,
you know? Yeah. Unagi very cheap in here.
Nice.
Yeah.
We saw it in the airport. We saw lots of miso katsu.
Miso katsu, Miso katsu is Nagoya food. Nagoya food. Yeah. Different.
So close but different.
Yes.
The place Jun is referring to is Suzuka City, but unfortunately, with a few busy days ahead of us and our destination in the completely opposite direction, there's no time to go and party with our new friend.
We made it, and look at this. Some of the sun is actually coming out, guys.
I can't believe it.
Holy crap, I can actually see the sun on your face.
So how was the ferry experience?
It was very good. Appreciate that.
After picking up our rental car, we quickly get a move on and set out for our first destination of the trip. Having been awake since 6 AM and yet to eat breakfast, I'm extremely happy that our next stop is the most famous fish market in the prefecture, Ototo.
Finally made it to the seafood market, Ototo. Let's head inside. See what it's all about.
The seafood market Ototo is widely regarded as one of the best places to eat in the whole of Mie, and certainly for good reason. On offer here is a veritable buffet of more types of fish than you can shake a stick at. It's also a great place to stock up on omiyage if you're planning to buy some gifts for your friends and family back home. Mie also happens to be famous for its oranges, or mikan, which can be found here reimagined into all kinds of different treats, such as mikan jam, biscuits, or even sake. There's also a restaurant in the market, so you can dine in and sample all the specialities they have to offer.
They got some takikomi gohan. Wow. Fresh takikomi gohan, which is basically it's rice, but it's mixed with different kinds of ingredients like mushrooms, carrots, vegetables. Sometimes something called sekihan, which is like red bean rice. Very good for you. It's a very popular dish to have just by itself. This is really good. You can make it at home too. And I'm pretty sure here in this supermarket, you can just buy the mix somewhere and make it happen. I think maybe we'll get that for lunch. It was good to me. Takikomi gohan.
Big one,
We
nice.
share that one.
That's it, that's what it's all about.
All right. Well, I guess pick your poison. I'm gonna take this one. You can have the maguro.
This juicy boy here, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Into the sauce. And ready? That's very I don't want to say fluffy, it makes it sound weird, but very fluffy.
We had different fish. Mine was, it doesn't have the fish taste. And I think that's very, very, what is that called? It means it's good quality.
Yeah.
And it's good to eat.
Yeah.
So,
It's still within its ripeness. Yeah, it's...
anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and chow down on this stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll see you at the beach.
Having sampled the delights of Mie's best and most freshly caught hon maguro, with our stomachs full, now seems like the perfect time to head to the beach and enjoy the scenery. But first, we're going to need to arrange our accommodation for the evening. As you can see, Mason did an incredible job of setting up his tent. I think he's finished. I'm not quite sure.
I'm done.
Let's go see what he's going on.
Come on in. Don't let the mosquitoes in. There's so many mosquitoes.
True, yeah. How's the tent looking?
It's good. I like this mat thing. We got a little light. It's a little light and
Dope, nice.
yeah, it's pretty cool. I think that means we should go home.
Yeah, that's the tsunami is coming alarm.
Yeah.
It sounds too jolly though.
It's a little bit too jolly for disaster.
Way too jolly.
Alright, don't let the mosquitoes in.
Alright, sorry dude. So at 5 o'clock today, apparently it's going to be just raining, torrential downpour until early hours tomorrow morning. So I'm kind of regretting camping on this beach right now. But again, if I'm going to be honest, it's pretty amazing that everyone else has gone home. So the beach, as you might be able to see behind me, it's just completely empty. There's nobody else here. Probably rightly so. No one but me, Mason, and the mosquitoes, of which I've killed about 10 already, keep coming for me. So basically, yeah, we've got the whole place to ourselves. It's probably going to be light for a few more hours. And tonight we're going to be actually going for a kayak ride, a nighttime kayak. So that's definitely going to be interesting, but I'm wondering if it's going to be impossible if the weather's too bad. Who knows? But for now, I'm just going to enjoy a little romantic stroll on the beach, all on my own. When it's not raining, Mikisato Beach is apparently quite a lively place, with it being a popular summer hangout spot amongst the locals. While you can visit the beach at any time of the year, camping is unfortunately limited to only 2 months a year, from July 1st to August 31st. There's a fairly reasonable 2,500 yen pitching fee per group, and if you come by car, then it will be an additional 1,000 yen for overnight parking. If you're planning to come by train, then you won't have to lug your camping gear far, as it's just a short 10-minute walk from Mikisato Station. As the sun sets, rather large and ominous looking rain clouds begin to roll in, and for some absurd reason, we set off to meet our kayak instructor who will be guiding us out into the bay to see yakouchu, a small bioluminescent type of shrimp that inhabits the area and can be spotted off in the dark waters of the night. Their faint blue glow is both eerie and beautiful, but unfortunately it's so faint that seeing it with your eyes is hard enough, let alone capturing it on film. So you'll just have to take my word for it that it was a bloody fantastic experience. Back on dry land, we head back to our tents, only to awaken in the morning damp and dishevelled, questioning our sanity and decision to now take on the Magase Pass, which is a rather steep trail up a mountain.
So we are at Magase Pass with our wonderful tour guides coming up. You got Koji-san and Matsuyo-san.
Hi everyone, I'm Matsu. I came from next city, Kumano. I am tour guide for foreign visitor and of course Japanese. Sorry, I can't speak English very well, sorry. But let's enjoy today. Yay!
Hello, nice to meet you, everyone. My name is Koji Yamaki. Please call me Koji. And I live this town, Kihok town, and I hope we enjoy this trip. And I am a tourist guide, and I play the bamboo flute. So I hope we can enjoy the bamboo flute performance on the top of the mountain. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. The Magase Toge Pass is perhaps the most popular stretch of the Kumano Corridor, a network of ancient pilgrimage routes that connects some of Japan's most important Shinto shrines and spreads across 4 of Japan's central prefectures: Mie, Nara, Wakayama, and Osaka. As well as being an ancient trail of pilgrimage, this pass provides plenty of inspiration in the modern day too. Thankfully, we have Matsuyo-san here to fill us in on the details.
Movie appeared on TV about 2 years ago.
Wow.
The Sazai-san, when Sazai-san is visiting here, she prayed for this Jesus.
Wow.
And she went riverside and she washing her hands.
Oh.
これ本当に2年前にサザエさんっていうアニメーションのオープニング、お魚くわえたこうっていうオープニングの歌と同時にこのマゴセ峠、マゴセパスが出て、そのマゴセパスの中で出たのがこの場所。
Cool.
Walking along the Magase Pass certainly has you feeling like you've travelled back in time. To upgrade us to the full experience, we are kindly given some new accessories for our feet, the same kind that would have been worn by the very first pilgrims to walk this route. Right, so I got my new shoes on. Koji, what are these called? This name? Kanjiki. I got my new kanjiki on my shoes. And this is a... There we go. Kanjiki. So it's kind of like it's just a rope you wrap around your shoes, and then it should stop you from slipping, hopefully. But actually, it does say in the snow as well. It says,
it's a snowshoe.
Yukido, yeah.
It's grips.
So yeah, I thought it looked like a bit like a snowshoe. So yeah, I'm wearing running shoes today, and they're a bit not grippy. So I'm kind of glad you just whipped these out. So hopefully the other 2,000 meters up to the top of this mountain won't be as unbearable. No sooner had we equipped our new footwear, the heavens opened and turned the smooth stone path of the Magase Trail into a slippery death trap. This section of the pass was constructed in the Edo era around 400 years ago, and the imagery of this stone path is so iconic it has been featured on everything from postcards and posters to anime and TV shows. It's considered by many to be the most beautiful part of the Kumano Kodo Iseiji route. It's a shame then that all this beauty is hard to enjoy when you're so focused on not falling to your death. Alright, so just past checkpoint 8 now. I'm just taking a little rest under a tree because it started raining. The last stretch of about 100 metres has been pretty wet. So we're about a third of the way down the trail. It's starting to get really steep now though, and I'm struggling to keep the camera dry as it's so wet. So I'm kind of a little bit ahead of everybody else. So I'm just going to wait here, and I think they're coming up behind me now. So just a little word of warning, if you do want to travel in this rainy season, then make sure you bring a Mac. 3,000 yen from Uniqlo, really handy.
Go for it! You can do it! Go!
Let's go. I can do. I can do it. I can do. Ooh.
Most powerful woman around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
What he means is most scary woman. Joking. With Matsuo supplying enough energy for the whole group, her encouraging chants give us the power to press on up the trail towards our goal. Hey, we made it! Top of Magase Pass.
We did it.
Woo! Only really wet, but it's fine.
But it's really cool.
Yeah, it's not too hot.
If you take a look around here, it's like the spirits of the trees.
This is super
they're
spooky.
watching us. And they're congratulating us for making it to the sacred place.
We're not in danger, are we? It's okay, yeah?
What's this?
There's no scary yokai come for us. Or Yure. So yes, this is my time, top of Magase Pass. How many meters did we walk?
325.
325 meters.
Sea level,
In height?
Yes, in height.
In altitude, 325 meters. One more meter, 326.
27.
And we're here, this is the top. But not top of the mountain, because it keeps going.
ここはね、シュライン、スモールシュライン。
Koji, from here to the top of the mountain, how far?
The top of the mountain, Tengra Mountain.
Tengra Mountain?
You know, this way is the Bishi Mountain, and this way is the Tengra Mountain, a different mountain. This way it takes about 30 minutes.
30 minutes more to top.
30
5
minutes.
foot.
So this is like halfway.
Yeah.
ビーシマウントビーシ教えて。
Bishi Mountain is located at this side, and the height is about 600 meters.
Oh wow.
It takes about 1.5 or 2 hours from here.
Yes, very far.
It's almost double.
From
It's
here.
double from here.
Yeah,
Wow.
And the both sides, the
Long
Bishama, the Ball Spinshama, and the Tengra Mountain,
Yeah.
it has a big rock.
Yeah.
So and from there, you can see the magnificent view.
Oh,
You can see the sea, beautiful
yeah.
sea. from
Nice.
here.
Maybe I'm glad that we're not doing that today.
Next time.
Next time, definitely.
Yeah.
Mucho on this. Yeah.
God bless you.
After battling with the elements and finally reaching the top of the Magase Pass, that concludes part 1 of our adventure in Mie. I'll be back again with Mason next time as we descend the mountain and get treated to a traditional music performance, take a much needed bath in a luxury onsen, and go looking for ghosts in an abandoned tunnel. Make sure you go and check out Mason's channel for some great content about the comedy of life in Japan. I've left links down in the video description. If you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Kantan Japan and hit the bell notification to get instant updates on future videos. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.